This time, I'm gonna start my journey to becoming a horse girl. We should give her a name. You look like Beckany. Let's go Beckany. Wait, Beckany, how old are you? I'm in uni, so I'm at least 18. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Oh my god, look at the hair on that horse. Stylish. I had a massive cup of matcha earlier, and I need to get in. Oh well, I'm sure it won't be a problem while I'm riding the horse. Alright, can you not run in here? Oh yeah, pick up that strut, girl. I'm so mad they won't let me pet the horses or ride them. I'm just gonna let them all out. This lady reminds me of Colleen Rafferty. Miss Rafferty's over there like, you're doing good. Just put your fun bun and your mud gun into it like you mean it, girl. These dang.
Is it trash or is it treasure? Let's find out. Stash Panda.
Welcome back to It's Beckany, Batch, the game. We are back to lessons with Miss Rafferty, and we are gonna see if we can maybe blow through the last 2 lessons today, and hopefully get out in the open. Do some riding of our own. I was just thinking the other day, playing this game about all my real life experience with horses, and about how one of my first experiences was when I was younger. I walked behind a little miniature pony and got kicked in the chest. That was an experience. It was like solid enough. I didn't get hurt, but I definitely never walked behind a horse again. It was a good lesson to learn with a miniature pony versus a full-grown horse. Alright, I don't think we've read this before, you know, when it came to A Girl Can Dream. It says 20-year-old rider looking to lease a jumper, mare, or gelding with minimum height 165 centimeters and between 6 and 10 years old. Should have some showing experience, preferably at least up to 100 centimeters level regional. Ideal potential with practice 120 centimeters national. Must be overall well-behaved, healthy, and easy to handle. With me, your horse receives weekly training under the guidance of experienced coaches and daily care by professionals at a full board stable. If you have or know of a horse that meets these criteria, please contact info below. Oh man. Is it Sly Vanderwan? Is what the... Oh, Vanderwall. That's what it looks like. But it's... you really should have thought that through when putting down your... Oh, it's gotta be Sky. Your info, Sky. Idiot. Now, no one's gonna contact you. Alright. Back to the lessons. Okay, gait transitions and canter basics. Here we go. I'm ready, Miss Rafferty. Let's get going.
Hi there, Geneva.
I told you, it's Beckany.
Let's get you guys walking away so Tati can stretch her legs a bit. It's gonna be her first lesson of the day, so...
Alright. Start walking.
I thought you and Tati fit well together the last time, so I decided to put you on her again.
Hell yeah.
How are you feeling about that?
Tati loves me. She's such a good horsey. Good horsey.
Oh, that's so lovely to hear. Yeah, Tati is indeed an all-round perfect school horse we have. We actually got her fairly recently. Yeah, she's only been with us for like 6 months, I think.
6 months?
And since she's only 9, I have a feeling she's gonna be with us for a long time.
Why the crackling? Why would they... Why is it a common thing? It's so common at like horse riding lessons to have crackling speakers that they decided to put it in this game.
It's rare to find horses that are patient enough for the less experienced riders.
What are you
but
saying?
Are also still capable of performing at a higher level. Tati's at around level 4 in dressage, I think.
Okay.
Level 4 includes things like lateral movements in all gaits, flying changes in CANTER, for instance. And then in show jumping, I think she's done 110.
110?
10 course max. That's in centimeters, of course. Sorry, I don't know the American measurements that well.
That's fine. The metric system makes so much more sense anyways.
And with cross-country jumps, we are currently getting her used to those. It's been going quite well, too. She's a brave girl. She's not too easily spooked by, water or something silly like that. So, today, we'll be continuing riding cone paths in walk and trot. And we'll be doing some gait transitions between those two.
Let's fucking get to it.
And then if everything goes well, you can do some cantering later.
Cantering? Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna do some cantering.
Let's start by trotting around the arena first. And while you do that, I'll be building you something with these cones, okay?
Alright, get to it, Rafferty. I'm here to ride, not to talk.
Oh, do you still remember what we talked about turning Totty with both the reins and the legs?
Yes. Been doing it. Sort of.
Let's repeat that one more time, shall we?
Got it. Oh, initiate. And we're good, right?
The shape I made you is a large 8 figure, the number 8 shaped figure. You will start by riding this path in trot once, and after you've completed it once, change direction by riding a teardrop. You know what that is?
Yes. I cry all the time. Okay. Let's do a nice little figure 8 here. My dad used to have a horse. He'd have to drive out to a friend's farmstead every morning just outside of town to go take care of that horse. And the poor thing, it was a little finicky. It had a little bit of an attitude, and it tried to jump out of the fence at one point, and it caught itself, like its underbelly, on the metal fence post. And man, we didn't know how bad it was gonna be. We had the vet involved, and they just had us take care of it every day, clean the wound, that sort of a thing. But its guts were like hanging out all over the place. So it was really bad. But then finally it did end up healing okay. We were very happy with the results and the care by the veterinarian, and it ended up being all right. I was sad my dad had to sell the horse. He just didn't have the time. They started traveling and doing more things and couldn't do it anymore.
Next we'll do the 8 figure again, but we're gonna be adding some gate transitions into the mix.
All right.
When you ride the 8 figure path again, cross the checkpoints along the center line in walk, and the other checkpoints the ones further to the sides in trot. So it's about every other checkpoint in walk, every other one in trot.
All right, we're switching it up.
Also, you need to be in the correct gate before crossing the checkpoints.
Got it.
The distance between the checkpoints is long, so you have a lot of time to figure out the transitions in between, okay?
Hopefully I can trot right up to the walking transitions so I'm not like slow as hell on this lesson. Let's walk, Tati. Come on. Good girl. Okay. Walk. Trot. Not too bad. We're doing it. I don't think I've ever ridden on a horse more than like an hour in real life. I've maybe ridden, I probably count on both hands how much I've ridden horses in my life. But I enjoy it. My dad loves it. And I'd like to go on like a trail ride or something with him someday. Hopefully we can find some place with some scenery as nice as this place. I mean, it's beautiful here. Keep forgetting to speed up to trot right away. Pushing forward. Trying to keep those steps as long as possible here so we could get through this. Okay, walk, walk, walk. There we go. I barely made it.
One more exercise in trot before we'll do the cantering, finally.
Finally.
This next one, it's a bit harder than the 8 figure. It's gonna train both your transitions and the tighter turns at the same time, yes. Are you ready for this?
Guess so.
So once you're ready, follow my path and the correct gates. They are written on the slates. Be careful not to miss any checkpoints, because if you do, I'll make you do the whole damn thing from the beginning again, okay?
Oh, the whole damn thing. If you miss any one, we'll kick you out of the school forever. You're kicked out. Hey. Oh, I keep pressing W. Both feet. Come on, Beckany. You know this. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it counted. Oh. Slow down. Oh. It did the little pop, but then it didn't count? Okay. That sucks. If I miss any of the gates, should I just restart now? Am I gonna have to do this whole thing again? Because I missed like the third or fourth gate? Alright, let's just go. Come on, Beckany. Don't want to piss Miss Rafferty off. I'm sure that's a nightmare. Pressed back. It's such a quick transition. Alright, that is a little bit tougher. Thankfully, there's not that many walking ones. Could get through this a little bit quicker.
It looks like you're just sitting there.
I am not just sitting here. Damn it. I knew it. Alright. Focus, Beckany. So slow in the walk, though. This is not what I had in mind when I said I wanted to ride a horse. There's nothing like riding a horse that you're able to go fast on, though. It is a really cool experience. If you've never ridden a horse, highly recommend. And honestly, after playing this game, now I'm looking forward to the next time I get the chance to. This one's tough because I gotta switch There we go. I think I got it. Gonna take this one as wide as I can. There we go. We nailed it. Beckany, you fucking rip! You know it, girl.
Alright, Ava. Before we begin, I want to briefly go through the basics of the CANTER gate because it is a bit of a unique gate compared to walk and trot. So,
Alright.
unlike walk and trot, the CANTER is an asymmetrical gait, meaning that essentially when you canter, your horse is never perfectly balanced. It's always sort of bent or skewed to one direction.
Okay.
And we call these right leading canter and left leading canter because the determining factor is which front leg is leading the canter, which front leg is extending further in the canter than the other one.
Alright. I have no idea what this means.
The canter lead plays a role in a lot of things.
Gotta focus.
One of the most notable is its effect on turning.
Okay.
Your horse always has an easier time turning to the same direction as its canter lead. So if you want to turn your horse right in the canter, in 99% of the situations, you're going to want to have right leading canter.
Okay. What does that mean? I don't know what a canter is.
Now, with all this being
It's been
said,
too long.
you don't need to worry about the canter leads too much yet. I'm mostly telling this to you for future reference. This is a topic that we are going to delve into later more, when it becomes more relevant to you. But for now, don't worry about it too much. And especially with Tati, because Tati is well trained in jumping.
Okay.
The show jumping discipline, horses tend to get into this habit of
Picture.
changing the canter
Fucking
leads
speakers.
automatically for you.
My
And
parents
this is
paid
something
a
that
lot
Tati
for me to
usually
be
does.
here, Miss Rafferty. If I can't hear your lessons, then what good is this lesson?
To command Tati to canter, first you need to be trotting,
I'm trotting.
then from there you switch to canter exactly the same as you would change from walk to trot. So the same leg aids. Okay. Let's begin.
Oh, okay. The hooves glow. Depending on which way. Huh. How do I switch that? I guess I'll learn. I was in a trot. And a canter. Okay. That's a canter. Got it. Alright, this is more like it. Hell yeah. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Just gonna restart. That threw me into it way too quick. I was not ready for the canter. Alright, we're doing it.
Okay, you can slow her down to walk now and let her breathe.
Breathe, horsey. Breathe.
Great work today, Ava. Today's riding was definitely worth the silver pack.
Oh, it was the one gate I missed. Damn it. Is there anything for getting gold on everything? Probably not. I highly doubt it. What are we doing here? I'm gonna be out there someday, showing people what's what in the competition realm. Oh, I can't walk any further than that? This umbrella, oh my god. the the umbrella you could not walk close to at all. Am I walking over here for no good reason? Oh look, I can see in the building. That's not how it looks on the inside. Oh yeah, in between lessons, we got rid of all our horses. And equipment. And everything. Okay, at least I could get in the in the barn from here. All right, let's go. Walking my walk, walking my walk. All right, stops and canter serpentine. Should be easy. We did all right with the canter, right? And I don't really care about silver or gold.
How's it going today, Ava?
It was going fine till you
Take
called
some
me
more, please,
Ava
Brother Tom.
again.
Let's not waste any time today.
Yeah, let's not.
She's a tall lady, eh? I've had Pip brought a parachute if you fancy a soft landing.
I think you've misjudged the distance between the horse and the ground, Miss Rafferty.
So Blaze is my older Venter mare. I tried making her brood mare after she retired from eventing, but it's kind of failed. Yeah, she kept rejecting all the stallions I tried. Kinda like her owner, I suppose.
Good story.
So that's how Blaze ended up here. I let her do flat work lessons, you know, 2 or 3 times a week. Not that much jumping anymore because she is approaching 20. No
I do
offense,
wonder
Blaze, but
something.
you're pretty old
Slow
for a
down.
horse. Though, she does still love the cross country as much as she used to. So occasionally we do take her to the eventing grounds, just for, you know, a mental health jump.
Got it.
Trot for me now, please.
I was trying to
This
see.
old lady needs a lot of warm-up.
There was something online about the old version of this game where you could back the horse out a fence and its rear end would go through the fence and then you could turn and then do it again and kind of break free from the barriers. So I was just testing that out real quick. Apparently that's a no-go.
Look, Ava, I know you said you like Tati. I get it. But there's a few reasons why you're riding Blaze today and not Tati.
Well, I did ride Tati today, so there's that.
It's very crucial for an aspiring rider to learn to ride different kinds of horses as soon as possible. We don't want you to get too stuck to your ways immediately. Although our horses here at Cherry Peak are trained to respond to the same riding cues, and most other barns in Rein Ravine use these same training methods, still, no 2 horses are identical to ride.
Ain't that the truth? Every horse you get on is a new experience because they're different beings.
Some are more sensitive to certain aids, some are greener and younger, some are hot-blooded instead of calm, some are easily spooked by things. Like Blaze, for example, is more sensitive to seat aids than Totty, and goes faster due to a big stride, but her tall body also makes her slower to turn. And this is partially why I wanted you to ride her too, by the way, because she is the most perfect horse for someone that needs to practice their leg turns. Because not only is she slower to turn in general due to her big body, she's actually more sensitive to light eggs than rays. So with this lady, you really need to put those leg muscles into work, Ava.
Alright, doing it. Also, I'm surprised some horses wouldn't be sensitive to aids. I'm sensitive to all aids, Miss Rafferty.
Warm-up isn't done yet. Can't go a few rounds now to both directions.
Can pretty much just guide this horse with my feet. I like it. Like her. Tati's old news. She's out of here. Oh god. I wasn't a canter. Oh. Getting ahead of myself. Just want to go fast. Want to go fast. Such a beautiful horse. Like being on the bigger horse. Makes me feel like a big girl.
Alright, slow down to walk now.
Every time I get some speed going.
Today we start our exercises by riding some stops.
Okay.
Do you still remember how to stop your horse?
Yep. It's interesting they just do the text for these instructions when they have the voice actor right there.
Stop at all the checkpoints that have a stop sign, and you should aim at the checkpoint being in between places front and hind legs when you are stopped. That's the most ideal stop point.
Got it.
Play stops quite quickly with the seat aids, as you may have noticed.
Yes, did. Okay. Just a nice, easy walk and stop. And stop! Stop! Oh no. You stupid horse! I fucking hate you! I'm kidding. I still think I like this horse better than Tati. Okay. Guess I can stop before and not get penalized. Definitely not getting gold on this one. There we go. Many more stops? Is 9 it? And then we just have to keep walking? Be finished? Okay. Yeah! Horse girl! You better believe that.
I need to see more precision in your routing, Avon.
Of course you do. Of course it's the long one. I will get through these lessons. There we go. Come on, Beckany. I want to speed up, but I feel like if I press the feet again, it'll just go right into a trot. Okay. Use those tootsies, girl. I would be so disappointed if I went somewhere for riding lessons and this is all we did all day. Okay. I hope she's not counting the stop before as like a penalty. I'm learning, Miss Rafferty, I'm learning. Give me a break. Okay. That should be it. Right? Should have did it.
This might be a bit of a challenge.
Hell yeah.
But we'll do the same exercise exercise again, but this time in trot.
Oh my god. Okay.
This will be the easiest for you if you aim at a shorter trot. Normally, Blaze's trot ranges from about 1.5 meters to 3.5 meters. This
Yep,
is
looks about
excluding
right.
dressage moves like Pia, for instance. So, for a horse the size of Blaze, a trot on the more collected side would be between 1.5 meters to maybe 2.5 meters at max. Let's begin.
Yeah, nice easy trot. There we go. Okay. We can do this. I'm just gonna keep it nice and slow. Don't want to redo this shit. Does that count? Sure hope so. Can't see with the tree in the way. Ah! Spitting out leaves and shit. And stop. And trot. Trot that stuff, girl.
Lastly today,
Oh, thank
we are going to
God.
do some transitions between trot and canter.
Okay, seems easy
Start
enough.
back by you taking a few rounds on canter on your own again. And I'm going to be building us our last exercise path.
Okay. Definitely cantering.
The path I'm making you this time is called a shallow serpentine. If you've ever ridden dressage, you should have heard about this figure before. I don't know if you have.
No.
You're gonna do the shallow serpentine on both sides of the arena in canter.
Deal.
And even though this path is quite gentle, you still need to use your leg aids to turn Blaze in canter. Okay?
Okay, got it. Let's go to a trot, baby. Yeah. Canter. Nice and easy. Okay, not too tough. Especially since it doesn't count me knocking the cones with my hooves. Yeehaw! Now we're cooking with manure.
And now the same to the other direction.
So same thing. All right, here we go. Pretty easy stuff. Try and keep this trot quicker. Right, we got it. Oh no! Son of a...
I need to see more precision in your routing, Ava.
Ava, what are you doing? Got eager right at the end. I'm sorry, I just want to ride fast. Oop, oop, oop. Good thing we can ride clear around here. Yeah! There we go. Gonna count it. Gonna be sad if we don't count that. Getting impatient. I just want to go ride out in the open. Set up. It's nice that you can just pretty much lead this horse with your foot. There we go.
So, Avon, this has been your last lesson of the Riding Essentials course here with us.
I can rent horses now?
How have you been feeling about all of this?
I just want to be done.
You find some things difficult, but overall, you're still feeling positive, right?
I'm a bad bitch. Hell yeah, I'm positive.
I try to be an encouraging teacher, yet still precise. And I hope you've been making a cozy barn here at Cherry Peak.
It's cozy as hell.
If you want to continue with us, I know we talked about you not having too much extra money to spare. Understandable for someone your age. But I should tell you that recently we have started a new program that lets trusted students rent our riding school horses on the days
Yes!
that they are working less.
Working?
And because this is solo riding without any instructor,
I don't work.
it is quite significantly cheaper than normal riding lessons. So if this is something you would be interested in, I can give you permission to rent both Tati
Yes!
and Legs
Yes! Yes, yes,
if
yes!
you wish. The other
Yes!
horses, since I haven't seen you ride any of the other horses yet, I cannot give you permission for those, but so
Oh
Tati
my
and Blaze for
god.
both horses might not be available every day, because the availability of horses depends on your lesson schedules and the facilities. On some days you might only have this arena available, and on some days only the jumping arena. The eventing grounds are usually always open, if nothing else.
I like how they put the voice actors stutter in earlier, but they still use the crackles differently. Why didn't they use the crackles over the stutter? Maybe they were trying to make the Miss Rafferty NPC feel more human. I don't know.
Great work today, Emma. Today's riding was definitely worth a silver badge.
Hell yeah, Silver. Is it worth going back and doing the gold? I don't know. Because you know what? I think we're going to call that an episode. Join me in the following to see me ride horses unsupervised. Until next time.